Hello guys and welcome to my craft desk. Thanks so much for joining me. Tatiana is here with you today with a super simple but bright and colorful rainbow project. I'm starting working on a cold pressed watercolor paper from Arches. I'm also playing with new to me watercolor brushes from Altenew. The set of markers I'm using today is called Tropical Fiesta, and I'm totally in love with juicy, bright and yummy colors you find inside. I started by scribbling the markers directly on the paper and then spreading the color with a wet water brush. I'm going on in a sort of a rainbow order and overlapping the two colors that are sitting next to each other. I've speeded up this video since honestly it took me quite a while to finish all the background. And I didn't want to cut this video but show you the whole coloring process instead. Once finished with the initial layer, I'm taking my heat tool and drying the whole piece. Instead, you could put this piece aside and let it air dry, but I don't have time since I want to go on and finish the whole project. I want to make the watercolor piece look more messy and uneven, and so I'm coming back with colors and putting some spots here and there, and next spreading the color with a wet water brush. Once finished with coloring, I'm coming with a fun cover plate from Sugar Pea Designs. It is called Honeycomb. Making the die cutting, I'm going back and forth a few times since I want to cut well all those tiny little honeycombs. Here comes a little trick. I'm taking a piece of press and seal and lock all the tiny pieces inside the negative part of the die. I'm applying a little pressure since I want to secure the whole piece and keep it nice and sturdy, while I'm flipping it over and starting applying tiny pieces of a foam adhesive. I'm peeling off the back paper and finally pop the whole piece on a regular A2 size cut front. A little magic is going to happen right now. I'm carefully peeling off press and seal first. Next, I'm starting to reveal the honeycomb pattern by peeling off the negative part of the die. I'm going really slowly since I don't want to ruin the pattern. Hopefully all the little pieces were cut out perfectly, and I ended up by having an additional negative rainbow pattern to use on another project. I chose big bold U sugar cut and die cut it 3 times from a plain white cardstock. I'm stacking all 3 layers together to achieve a nice bold piece by putting some tiny drops of Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue. The second part of the sentiment comes from the Matching U stamp set. I picked the narrow sentiment on a stamp press and treated a piece of a black cardstock with an anti-static tool. I'm using Versamark clear sticky ink and a fine white embossing powder. I'm zapping the embossing powder with my heat tool and starting assembling all the pieces together. I'm gluing the word U directly to the cut base using the same Tombow glue I used before, while the narrow heat embossed strip is popped on a piece of a foam tape for some fun dimension. That's pretty much all for today. I really love how this project turned out, all the beautiful colors and textures due to the watercolor paper. Thanks so much for stopping by and have a great day.